start. What, is it recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, it has been?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay. SD card's getting full.
How would I start this one?
Do you do that? Hand over the camera and vlog.
Oh, hey! Right, welcome guys and welcome back to another video. Today's a bit of a spontaneous one. What'd you say?
Very, yeah.
Yeah, because you messaged me what?
Thursday,
and today's Saturday. 3 days later,
3 days later.
we're heading about 3 hours away to go view a car, a potential car. Now, obviously, Ross has done his whole research with the chap who's selling it. You've got all of the details anyway.
Yeah.
Does it look promising?
Very promising. It's a Bmw E30, one of my dream cars. It popped up on Thursday. Messaged the guy on Friday.
Oh, so
We're going today.
So you saw it 24 hours before then?
I saw it Thursday
after.
night when I was messaging you guys.
Yeah.
I've been shopping for another car for a little while now. Initially wanted a Jaguar XKR.
We persuaded you kind of out of that, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit. X100, so the older ones. Difficult to find, a bit more pricey as well to find a good model. But I wanted a supercharger. But then I realised at the moment I've got a 4.6 V8 Lexus. And the whole reason for selling that is I'm not driving it as much. An XKR supercharged would be a bit wasted on me. So then I started looking at the classic cars. Inspiration got the 190s.
Yeah, nearly got you into a 190.
Nearly got it, yeah, but the price wasn't just right. So then the E30s came along, which I've always had an eye on. This one popped up. The rust is a big issue. This guy had pictures to prove that it had been fully rust treated, fully resprayed, and it had the engine swap on top, which is something I was very keen on. He sounded like a good guy. Sent me a lot of videos, sent me a lot of receipts. I'm happy. Got it HPI checked. It's all clear on that front.
You know what I'm surprised about that? That is you've opted for a 5-door.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the coupe is the one that everyone really wants.
The coupe is the dream, yeah. But it's more expensive. This guy, on the history check, we saw it had one registered keeper since 1994. So this guy looked after it meticulously. He had, again, rust treated it all and eventually sold it on. So there's only been 3 owners.
But of course, like anything, you have to go see it in person to make sure that it is what it is. Now, unfortunately, it's 3 hours away, but we love a little spontaneous journey, especially when the car's involved. We've still got another 2 hours and 30 minutes to go. We're obviously going to have a chit chat and then let's go see the car. Once we're there, we'll have a look around it, and then if we buy it, we'll buy it. If not, this video will not go out. So if you see a new thumbnail, then you know what's going on. Nice houses around here. So we just made it to Norwich. First time being here. We've got about another 4 minutes anyway to get to the house. Very quiet. How are you feeling?
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
A bit nervous actually, you know. But got you next to me. If it just pull me away. If not, we're going home with an E30. So it's a good day.
I mean, as much as you love E30s, so do I. So I might be like, yeah, buy it, mate. It's a project car, you know. Take the hit where you're gonna take it. So exciting times. He's only gone and bought it. Go on, mate. What's this? The first fuel, yeah?
First fuel, man. Just trying to get the club car to work.
How much do you reckon a full tank's gonna be?
We'll see. Transaction council.
so we've got all the boys here now. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello. Go on.
Hi.
Walk me through it, mate. Walk me through it. What have you gone and bought?
So this is my Mercedes-Benz.
No, allow it. Leave it out. Here it is. So obviously the other day when we picked it up, we weren't able to record because it started raining. Today the weather's not too bad and everyone obviously has come out today. So we've got Amon's car there, obviously Austin, we've got mine, and then we've got Prash's S4. You've put the trims on ever since you've got it. Well, a few of the trims.
Couple bits, yeah.
Couple bits that you got with the car. So
yeah, this is a Bmw 3 Series 325i from 1985. Stock, it had a 2.5 litre engine, manual, and it was originally Dolphin Grey. So a couple of things have changed since then. The wheels, they're stock, but they got repainted, and the caps have gone missing, and I'm not going to buy replacements. Can't afford any. I'll show you the engine.
I think this is the big part. I think we'll leave that till the end. We'll leave that till the end. Let's do the outside and then do the interior. Then we'll.
We've got a D trim going on. Just need to refit all of that.
Yep.
All of that and the side pieces. Basically, it got fully resprayed and rust treated and stripped down. And when I bought it, the trims have just come with it. I need to put it back on. Hasn't been done yet. In the back, loads of room. We've got the driver's door panel at the back. It's fallen off, so just got to look at that. So antibacterial surface cleaner.
Lovely, lovely. And that's the original interior, isn't it?
It's the original, yeah. I'm getting it detailed and properly washed in a couple of weeks because it shows. But to be fair, there's no rips or tears.
That's good.
Apart from that falling off, but everything else is pretty good.
The speakers are
aftermarket,
yeah.
The previous owner, I'll show you in the front. It's like a speaker delete. You can see the trim there. There should be speakers in the front.
Oh, there's a hole there, isn't there?
There's a couple holes, yeah.
Same on the other side as well.
But it's got a stereo, it works.
So it's a manual?
It's a manual. 5-speed, gearbox, works really, really well. I think the synchros are out.
Okay.
If you want to change in the fourth, there's a lot of grinding.
Right.
Anyway.
So you got a spoiler on the boot lid?
Yeah, I think this came stock. I'll show you the boot.
Exhaust?
Stainless steel exhaust fitted as part of the other upgrade, which I'll go into a bit more detail later. Sounds pretty good.
The interesting thing is, they're the original number plates that came with the car.
Yeah.
So Altwood, Berkshire. Now the car was obviously in Norwich, and now it's come back to Berkshire. Whoa.
This is the boot.
You can see it's fully stripped out.
Fully stripped out for the rust treating, which is good. The spare parts, they're all my trims, and an umbrella, which I need to fit back on.
Rolls Royce umbrella, right?
Yeah, something like that. Some spacers. I think this is the old washer fluid because we changed that. Brand new battery.
Lovely.
The old one wouldn't start after I drove it for 10 minutes. Anyway.
So rustic looking as well, which I love.
I need a new badge.
Oh yeah, of course, that's missing.
Driver's side, a nice sparkly steering wheel that came with it.
Oh, you got a trim here?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just needs a bit of TLC, but all stuff I have parts for, just need to find the time for it. It's not actually aligned, but
okay,
it's there.
Lovely.
It works.
I love how the middle cluster's like facing towards the driver as well.
Yeah.
You haven't got much on there, just like the air conditioning stuff and
which works.
Let me see that quickly.
Clock works.
Lovely accelerating pedal there.
Yeah, it's a sports accelerator.
It's so retro in here. A few pieces missing.
Oh yeah, you'll see if you come out here. It used to have a sunroof.
This is so skinny. It does have a sunroof.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
It doesn't. It used to. There's a common problem with E30s where they often leak, rust, whatever. So
okay.
Previous owner did a sunroof delete. So the panel's still there, but it's just nothing there.
But if you wanted to get the thing put back on, you can, right?
We'd have to get whole new parts for it.
Okay.
And the glass and everything. It's gone.
Yeah. I love how these hoods go up as well.
Yeah. Very nice.
So that's not stock.
So as I mentioned, it came with a 2.5. This is actually a 3.5 M30 B34 engine.
Okay.
Came from a 6 series. I think either an E24 or an E28. Been fully engine swapped.
So what's this pushing then?
About 217 horsepower, I think.
And being a light car, I bet that's punchy as well.
Yeah. So if you actually step back and look at the suspension, you'll see that it is quite heavy on the front. It's on coilovers, but they were level at first. And the previous owner, when he did the whole rust treating, he took out a spare wheel slot and he made it rectangular because you're meant to put a couple of concrete slabs in there just to balance out the weight.
Didn't know that.
Which I haven't done yet, so it still sits a bit high at the back.
So what, would you put concrete slabs in it and then put the interior over it, or would you?
Yeah, or just not.
Or just get one of those that you can just lift up, I guess.
Something like that, yeah.
Fair enough. But you said something with the gears, what they're out of, so how does that work?
So first, second, third, all works great.
Right.
When you change it to fourth, if you don't perfectly rev match it and speed match it, it'll just grind. Eventually that's going to go out. So I think the synchros are gone on that. Probably need a new gearbox.
But yeah, but this is a project car, isn't it? So
little project car.
So
I bought it because it was a rust-free shell, had an engine swap, which is quite fun because stock motors aren't the most punchy.
So what's your plan with the car then? Like,
I kind of want to do sort of a sleeper-esque build. Well, I refit all the stock trims and go from there really. Once it's looking stock and back to newish with the engine, kind of surprises a lot of people. That's what I'll go for. Eventually I might look at the M-Tech body kits.
Oh yeah, that will make it a bit more beefier, won't it?
A bit beefier. I want to keep it clean. I don't want to lower it anymore.
Do you know what springs it's on at the moment?
I don't know if it's BC. I think it's just some off-market coilovers, but
they're doing the job, so that's alright. Yeah.
The ride's a bit tougher. Gets you from one place to the other in one piece. So far, modifications. New wiper blades.
Lovely.
Did an oil change this morning with the help of my lovely assistant over there. Got some proper good oil in there now. Change the filters. Next step is probably the trims, and I need a new throttle cable.
So I mean, the day you've picked it up from today, it's been about what, 2 weeks, I would say?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. So you've got your hands dirty with it. So I guess it'll be slow and steady progress.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is, let's go around the other side. I don't know why, but what's on your driver's side?
What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's under there. I had a peek and there's no
it's a
fabric
jumper,
tape.
isn't it?
It's a jumper, yeah. I think the guy just put it on to protect it. And the back's missing now, but yeah.
But it's fully like...
It's fully lined, it's proper trim. I think, honestly...
it's missing the backboard. Oh, but that's that. Yeah, that's that. The
guy just put it on to protect the seat, I think.
Probably. So hopefully it's got no rips in it.
Yeah, when my guy comes to clean it up and everything, I'll be taking it off so it can get cleaned properly.
Cool.
And we'll see. Yeah.
Right, go on, start her up. I want to hear her because you've got a custom exhaust on this. Send it, mate. Give it a few revs. Ooh. She's throaty. I can hear a bit of coughing, but I think you were saying that's the
Oh yeah, the rattling. So the engine mount, one of the bands is missing. As it's vibrating, it's rattling against the body.
I can literally feel it like on my hitting my jeans.
Yeah, it pops out of it, doesn't it?
Oh, go on then, let's go for a quick drive then. Yeah, go on, mate. What happened?
I can't turn the wheel quick enough.
Oh, is it, it's got no power steering?
Yeah, no power steering.
God dang. And you've got no parking sensors either. Oh, mate.
Which is the radiator.
Okay.
Because of the engine swap, you have to upgrade the radiator.
And I'm guessing they haven't done that then?
No, they have. This is the upgraded one. It's from an E46 apparently, but I think the coding isn't as smooth as it should be because it also runs for about 10 minutes afterwards. The engine basically runs hot at the M30. Yeah. And it's stock E30 radio can't deal with it apparently.
She's planted though.
Yeah. It's like a little go-kart.
Yeah, man. What's she like around town then if you've got no power steering?
Well, driving is absolutely fine. Power steering isn't an issue. She drives as a normal car would. It's just when you're going, like pulling off, you're trying to park, you're trying to basically go slowly, you know, below 5 miles an hour. Right. That's when it becomes a problem. Because you're really wrestling with the steering wheel and it just won't budge. So trying to move it when you're actually not at a standstill, it's basically like being in a go-kart.
I love like the shape.
Yeah, that's not stock. So that came with the engine swap from the donor car. Same with the handbrake, so the trim's matching. But as I said, the gearbox has seen better days. At the moment, as it's like, it's fine cruising and everything, it's just changing into 4th gear from 3rd, or from any gear. It grinds unless you absolutely perfectly rev match it and speed match it or whatever. I think, like I said, the synchros are out.
I thought my 36 was on. This is like, what is this? What year is this then?
1985.
1985. It's older than both of us.
Yeah. Yeah. She starts and drives.
So the only speakers you do have are the ones at the back?
Yeah.
And was it Bluetooth or aux?
Nah, it's a stereo, it's just an aux cable. I've got one of those little Bluetooth receiver thingies, but when I've got phone calls it just messes up a little bit, so...
See, that's what I'm finding with mine as well. Whenever I get a phone call, they can't hear me at all.
Can't switch to speaker phone either, so I just end up using an aux cable.
Because the car's quite loud, isn't it?
A lot of the sound deadening that you would get just by default isn't there. It just travels through the car, unfortunately.
But I guess a lot of people, what they do is they strip the car down and put sound deadening in, right?
Yeah. It depends how seriously I want to do it. Like, the sound doesn't bother me too much.
So what's all this?
So those are the like alert warning lights.
Okay. So that's your computer then up there?
Basically, yeah.
Such a weird place to put it.
Yeah, and when there's a check engine light here on the dashboard, which always flashes. If you want to clear that flashing, you press the check up there to say that yes, I've checked it and all that stuff.
And you have to do that every single time?
Every single time. If I like don't want to see the check there. And that weird noise is, I think there's a gap in one of the seals here. Another quirk. I think a lot of the rubber's perished as well, so it just needs a little overhaul, and we could just need.
Does the water come in when it rains?
Nah, it's sealed.
Oh, okay.
It's just a bit of air comes through. It's definitely a compact cabin, but
yeah,
it's quite comfortable. Like, we drove back from Norwich, that's 3 hours, like 200 odd miles. We've been back and forth to the Cotswolds today. I've done 190 miles on that tank.
Like, do you want to change these to leather, or are you going to keep them as they are?
If I do, that's no way in the future.
Right, okay.
They're good enough as it is. They just need a little clean. There's a stain or two here and there. It's just the bodywork, the trims. I want to get that back to what it looked like originally.
I bet this is a right head turner wherever you go.
Yeah, you do get a few looks. So she pulls. This engine, there's just so much torque. So even in 5th gear, I can be going, what, 20 miles an hour or something.
Yeah.
I put my foot down and she just goes.
Oh, how are you going to park it in between there? Just park it in front of the crush.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your new car, mate.
Thank you very much.
We're just going to obviously chill now for a bit with all the other lads. And this is Austin's new car, so hopefully next time we see this, it'll be a lot different.
We'll see, we'll check it.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Follow Austin on Instagram to follow obviously all the journey. Are you going to start a car page, or are you going to...
maybe now I will.
Maybe?
Now you're making me, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, he'll let me know. I'll put it in the channel. Obviously, follow me on Instagram to keep up to date with all our antics, because we've been through a lot today. And maybe I'll put that in the vlog, maybe I'll not. We'll see how everything turns out. But like always, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And yeah, see you in the next one.
See you later, guys.
See you later, bye!